What does my authentic voice even want to say today? And that's a question that I've been asking myself this morning. And the answer that I came up with is that my authentic voice wants to say that I didn't go through all of the shit that I have been through in life, all of the challenges, all of the trauma, all of the pain, all of the suffering. I didn't go through all of that in life just to come this far. I truly, truly believe that. I accepted the challenges before I came here, and I was put on this earth to face those challenges so that I could then lead from the front. Because I can only lead from the front if I know what it feels like. That's my honest belief. I can read as many books as I want, and that's going to give me knowledge, but actually I've got so much lived experience. And that's not about staying in the suffering. It's not about staying in the pain. It's not about staying in the trauma. It's about the fact that I've been able to work through those things to become really, really conscious, to understand who I am as a person, to become aware of what the challenges were here for, what the lessons are in those challenges, how that I can manage challenges when they come up now, because that doesn't mean that I don't face challenges. And I face them often, but I really know, because I'm so aware of my body, my mind, my nervous system. I'm so in tune now that I can understand that when those challenges come up, sometimes it might take me, half an hour, even a day sometimes, to actually pull myself back into the moment and move forward. But move forward with a really positive mindset, to move forward with a different point of view, to move forward by being able to do the things that help me to feel better. Because challenges are always going to be here, and that's part of life. But I've got such a deep understanding now that I'm able to pull myself back. Not only pull myself back, but I have got habits and patterns of behavior that I have made normal for me. I've created these incredible success habits all of the time, which help me to almost preempt the things that might happen in life, so that I already know what to do when these challenges come along. And it's incredible. And the thing is, it's taken me a bloody long time to get here. But that's why I'm so powerful now. That's how I know how to lead others through the exact journeys that I've been through the emotional pain, through the emotional suppression, through the conditioning in life, through the challenges where we're meant to just fit into this little box. I mean, from being very, very young, I always thought that I was really disruptive, that I was really, I used to call myself a naughty little shit when I when I was younger. But it was because my nervous system was activated all of the time without even knowing it, from being very, very young. And I lived in that every single day. I became hyper vigilant. I became hyper aware. I was always, people pleaser, trying to help other people all the time, trying to change the environment, to control the environment so that I was in control, so that I felt safe. But I didn't have any awareness of that. And most people don't. Most people don't know until they get to a stage in life where, something's happened, something's taken them to the knees. They've had like a really, you know, a difficult challenge that has made them think about life and think about what on earth is going on. Is this what life's all about? Surely there must be something more than getting up every day, feeling stressed, rushing to work, doing all the things that need to be done, helping everybody else, pleasing everybody else, fitting into all the boxes that we're supposed to fit into, come home from work, do all the things again on the night time, go to bed, feel exhausted, wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning with your mind tick, tick, ticking all the time about, oh my God, what am I going to do next? I've got this to do, that to do, that to do, laid there for hours, awake, trying to get back to sleep. I've been in those places, and so many people are in those places. And then one day they realize that actually, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep suppressing and squashing down how I feel, because when I do, what's happening is I'm becoming ill. My body's in this stress state all the time. I've got indigestion problems. I've got chest pains. I've got stomach problems. I've got unexplained illnesses. I go to the doctors, they do these tests, that test, this test, that test all the time. I've been to all those places and nothing ever happens. And they say, oh, are you stressed? They used to say that to me all the time. Are you stressed? And I would say, no, not really. They would say, well, you're a police officer, aren't you? Surely that must be a stressful job. But in my mind, because regulation for me was, my nervous system regulation, the baseline was so high of stress that I didn't actually believe that I was stressed. And I just used to bat it off all the time. Nah, it's fine. It must be something I'm eating. It must be blah, blah, blah. You're just not very good as a doctor. You can't understand what's going on with me. I wanted somebody to fix me. I wanted a tablet. I wanted something to give me a quick fix because I didn't think I was the problem. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me because I didn't know any different. Nobody had ever shown me. Nobody had ever told me. Now I've got an understanding. I don't blame myself. I don't blame my parents. I don't blame circumstances. I don't blame anything in life. Life was here to teach me a lesson. Luckily, thankfully for me, I've learnt the lessons. I'm still learning them now every day, but I'm prepared to do the work and I love doing the work. I love understanding me because when I understand me, I can then understand how I can show up in the world. I don't have to respond to outside circumstances all the time. I don't have to respond to other people. I don't have to be constantly living into my circumstances. I can create them. I can create my own circumstances. I can create how I show up in life. I can create the energy that keeps me alive, that keeps me focused, that keeps me driven and leading other people all the way. I get to choose that every day. I get to create that every day by the habits, by the beliefs, by the regulation, the nervous system regulation, reprogramming my subconscious mind. All of those things I've been able to do. And yes, I still face challenges, but hey, the challenges are nowhere near as bad as they were. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can handle them. I know that I can ride the emotional wave. Yes, the wave might go up and down, but it's way more balanced than it ever was. I used to have huge highs, huge crashes. Now I can ride the wave like this as opposed to like this. It's more balanced now. And what a great place that is to be. So anyway, when I asked my heart today what it wanted to say, what my truth was, is that actually I'm done with fitting in boxes. I'm done with, turning up on a social media platform and having to say it like this and do it like that and behave like this, and you can't do it on this platform, you can't do it on that platform. I'm here to discover my authentic, my truthful voice that I'm going to start speaking, whatever that may be, because I know that I've got a message for you. If you're listening to this, I know I've got a message that can help you, that's going to hit deep, because I've been through the turmoil, the struggle, the challenge in life, and I've come out the other side. And I now guide other people through those challenges to understand themselves. Forget about the outside world. Forget about having to do it this way and having to do it that way, and you can't do it this way and you've got to fit into this box. No. You need to do it your way, same as I need to do it my way, but it's about uncovering what that way is for you. So if you're struggling, you want to know what the way is for you, you want to explore those things, reach out to me, because I lead from truth. I lead from values. I lead from strength. And I'm here to lead the way for you too. So reach out to me and have an awesome day.